is Maui from Maui Gaming. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna be sharing you guys a healer build. Basically healers, they don't get much credit, do they? It's always the DPS that's basically soloing a boss on a hard mode, you know, with every one of your friends laying dead on the ground, you know, and they're just cheering like, come on DPS, do it, you know. Or the tank, you know, it's the tank. But the healer is always there, but not noticed unless someone dies, and then if it's a wipe, it's the healer's fault. So this build, guys, is gonna make the healer the hidden rock star of a team. Basically, you're gonna be buffing your group so much that you're gonna be hitting numbers they have not seen before. And these buffs come from Spauler of Ruin, Spell Power Cure, and Powerful Assault, and you use the Master's Restoration stuff. So you see 3 out of these buffs, they're basically unnamed, so they stack with other buffs. And basically, I've been running this build, and it's so fun because people are, they're super fun because people are so happy when you run it. And you're basically gonna see your DPS, they're cheering, you know, because they are like, I'm hitting this number, and you just kind of smile because you're the healer, right? So you're just gonna smile and let them enjoy their moment. But technically in the back of your mind, you stand there and be like, I kind of helped a little bit. So guys, I would recommend you to check this out. Thank you. So guys, check this out. This is my in real life mount. Isn't she cute? Also, could you please subscribe to my channel? I'm trying to add some more stuff about gamer culture, and I would really love your support. This is the build. What you're gonna do, you're gonna wanna be a Breton, right, for sustain. And this is the stats. You can see very high magica recovery, some spell damage, some penetration, but that's from light armor passive, so it's nothing we really need for our healer. So if we do the potion, it's gonna go up a bit. You see the weapon damage is slightly over 3000, and you have substantial health and magica. So what you wanna do, you put your points into magica. You're gonna use the red for Otgar. Oh gosh, don't let me pronounce that, but you know, this one for buff food. And you're gonna use the ritual to get extra healing for your mundus stone. And front bar, you're gonna use the Master's Perfected Restoration staff. If you don't have it perfected, it's fine, use the regular one. And you want a weapon damage enchantment on it with a power trait. Backbar lightning staff of the Powerful Assault with charged and a shock damage glyph. Head is just one piece and is magma incarnate or similar that has magica and stamina recovery on it. And also all the body pieces should be divines. Chest, you want a medium piece, and it's the Jack of Powerful Assault, also with magica glyph. And for shoulder, you're gonna use the Spauler of Ruin, which is a really cool mythic item that not so many people run, but I think it's really underrated. It's really cool because you buff your group members a lot using this one. So basically what you do is you crouch, and then you activate an Aura of Pride, which is 12 meters. And then up to 6 allies get 260 weapon spell damage just for standing next to you. And it's gonna hurt your sustain a bit, that's why you're gonna be using Magma Incarnate or something similar to get your sustain, and also we're gonna look at that in champion points later, how to deal with this damage that comes with this mythic, as it always does. And Spell Power Cure is the other set we're gonna be running. It's gonna give for 5 items, when you overheal yourself or an ally, you give the target major courage for 5 seconds, which increases their weapon and spell damage by 430. So this also gives a lot of buffs to the team's weapon damage. Major courage is something we don't get from the Oaken Soul Ring either. You get minor courage from that one, but not major. Spell Power Cure. And then you want to use one the jewelry from Powerful Assault and one from Spell Power Cure. And you see it's all infused with magica recovery. So the skills we're gonna look at. This is the front bar, right? You're gonna wanna use the Breath of Life. This is your basically spammable. You use this one if someone is really low on health mainly, or when you see that someone is going to get in trouble soon, then this one will heal them back up. And combat prey should always be active. Basically, you see, you grant major berserk and minor resolve and to you and your allies. And this one, the shards, luminous shards, it gives you, they can activate a synergy where they can restore magicka and stamina. Radiant and regeneration, this one is a healing over time, so this one is great to have it on them at all times. And healing springs, this one is the one that procs your master's perfected restoration staff, so basically invigorates them, so put this underground next to them all the time. And this one is reviving barrier. This one you'd want to be using very much only in situations when you're, for example, very low on resources or the team is in really big trouble. Then you can put a barrier on them just to make sure that they survive, but usually we're gonna use the warhorn. This one is on the front bar because of the passive, that if you have a what is it called, sorry, when you have a support ability slotted, basically you get increased magicka recovery. On the back bar we're gonna have the extended ritual, and we're gonna have echoing vigor, and this one is an assault skill, so it's gonna proc your powerful assault. This one, energy orb, make sure you give this to the tank as much as possible so they get resources. Blockade of storms, this one debuffs the enemies and make them take more damage from your DPS. And this one is your ranged interrupt. As a healer you should also be in track of making sure the interrupts are done, and this one is perfect so you don't have to bash. And this one is your main ultimate, is the aggressive horn, which gives the allies that are already very buffed from this setup, they're gonna have even more. So this is great. Just throw this on whenever there's a boss or similar, or whenever they need, and make sure you have all the passives and medicinal use and all the passives you can afford basically. So champion points, you're gonna, this one crafting, I usually don't say much about this one, but I would recommend you to use Steed's Blessing for example, and Rationer is always good. You wanna save some money, right, for eating the food. And this one is more important, right? The blue tree, we're gonna use Soothing Tide. It increases your healing done by area of effect heals by 2%. Rejuvenator grants weapon and spell damage to your healing abilities. Focused Mending, single target heals 2% up. And Swift Renewal, increasing healing done with healing over time effects by 2% per stage. On this one, I've been trying a few different setups here, but Celerity is really working well, so you would want to use that one for this build. And Spirit Mastery, this one is really useful. If someone dies, it's gonna be extremely quick to rest them, so the DPS you don't need to wait for a DPS that's standing and resting and you're just healing them for the life of it, you can do it yourself really quick with this one. And Expert Evasion is really good because you saw, I was talking about it earlier, that your stamina recovery will be decreasing because of the Spauler of Ruin when they're standing in the circle. So this one you can roll dodge to get free from this, and this one you get a free roll dodge for every 30 seconds, so this is brilliant. Rejuvenation, also you want more sustain, right?
Also guys, I just wanted to share this gameplay with you guys because it was exactly what I was talking about. This is a random vet, right? And I ended up with the pledge, which was Moonhunter key, and we ended up doing the hard mode. And this is just with a random group. It's so funny if you read the comments, it's gonna first say overburn, and then it's gonna be me saying, we got this, kind of like this healer, that I was talking about, this build. And then we ended up nailing it, so if you enjoy watching some gameplay, you can check this out, how to play this healer. And thank you so much for watching my clip, guys, and have a great day. And like and subscribe. Just kidding. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
I simply must do something about that. You shall fear my Kosa's might. Let us strike against these fools! Than by course I thought. Well, no matter. You cannot fathom my Kosa's power. Together. Still, you have not fallen. How surprising! Run like the prey you are! To me!